They say that home is where the heart is, which would lead me to believe that home is approximately 4 inches to the left of the center of my chest. They also say that the heart is just a muscle, though a magnificent design indeed. Blood enters the heart through the superior vena cava. From there, it enters the first of 4 chambers. See, the heart is divided like directions, dimensions. These chambers are separated by 2 tiny little valves, the tricuspid on the right, bicuspid on the left. These valves open like the gate of a fence, only one way, allowing blood to circulate the inner state of your body like dirty copper pennies from 1986, or friends who drive drunk, just all too familiar. These valves are unyielding, constant, breakable, and alive. And it is their opening and closing that is responsible for the sound of So is your heart just a muscle? Or is it a bowl? And can you fill it up with raspberries, strawberries, dandelion wine, pictures of your parents, pictures of yourself as a kid, that beat-up copy of The Giving Tree you've had since you were 7 years old, what you were yesterday, and what you will be tomorrow. So when you hold it in your hands and it overflows into your fingers, you can remember that every day is another day to be thankful that you are alive. Or is your heart a mouth, hot and full of cavities, full of bad memories and trips to the dentist? You have felt the drill there so often that you floss 3 times a day now to make sure that nothing sticks, but hey, now nothing ever sticks. Was your heart a rocket that exploded out in orbit, but in the arms of the one you thought would love you till the day you die, and have you given up? And little soldier, why? When maybe your heart is just a pumpkin that hasn't found the right candle to fit inside. Sometimes I wake up, lead-laced spinal column, stage weights in my feet, and gravel in my jaw. I am exhausted. Juggling so many plates in the air, I feel like a Ringling Brothers circus clown. But increasingly I find I have neither the stomach nor the time to second-guess myself, to give any less of myself than the best of myself. So if I'm going to burn the candle at both ends, you had better believe I am going to burn it with hot dragon breath. So make your heart the sun, let it flare into the cosmos, and won't you let it burn until they learn how much they need you? Or have you made your heart a graveyard, wherein dwell the ghosts of all of those whom you've let down, the people you've left behind? Does your mind love your heart? Does your heart know your mind? Do they even talk to each other anymore? And who's going to get your body in the divorce? They say your heart is just a muscle. Home, sweet home. I prefer to think that it's a poem, one that 50,000 times a day we write and rewrite, and we spend so much time just trying to get it right, we forget that sometimes words can get stuck between our teeth. Always we should be trying to make other lives better, and there are never enough analogies to describe the way that smirk hangs on her mouth in the morning when she sleeps home, is waking to the smell of menudo on a Sunday in September. It is the crab apples in your backyard that you use for batting practice. It is a pair of tiny little handprints on a stained glass door that tell an amazing story. A story of hands that, though tiny, are unyielding, constant, breakable, and alive. Home is where the heart is. Home, sweet home.